Hey guys and girls, I'm Linksort123 and welcome to yet another update video about my project in Ocarina of Time called Ocarina of the Wild. Basically this is a texture pack for Ocarina of Time that recreates the same look as we got in Breath of the Wild. So it's heavily based on the structure in Breath of the Wild because I just enjoy that game and I enjoy Ocarina of Time so much still after 20 years of playing this damn shit. So I just felt for creating this kind of project, and now it took over my life and I need to finish it up. So we have been working a lot of time on this. Actually, it's only me that have been working on this, and in today's update video I got so much to show you guys and girls. 8 different areas with new textures, new type of improvements, everything. And I can't even speak right now because I'm so excited to show all of you guys and girls what's new and what I have created the past months or something like that. Before we need to start, I'm just gonna tell you that I can't show you everything that I have made because it just takes a lot of time. It will probably take 2 hours or something like that. So let's just show the best parts of my newest creations here, and if you want to see much more, stay tuned at the Facebook page. Link will be in the description, and otherwise just mail to me over the Facebook page and I will be sending you pictures of what you want. Except for myself naked, because that's not a really beautiful sight, right? So let's just stick to the project and jump straight into this update video. Let's go! Well, the very first area is very simple and it's not done 100%, but I have been working on this for a little while now, and it is really simple because it only made out of 8 different textures or something like that. Don't mind the medallions here on the ground because it's JP's work, another creator of another texture pack for Ocarina of Time, so I don't wanna take the work from him. So I haven't made these medallions and they will be changed in the final work. Hello! Well, the walls and the water around here is basically my work. I just took some different, some various textures that I found on the internet and combined them to make it look like some kind of water slash sky area. I really do like this, but for some reason I also think it's slightly boring because there's not so much to edit and stuff. But I really do like this place, even though, because yeah, it's not a place that you will be able to walk around in. Alright, me example, I'm just using codes here, but you will see this place very few times throughout the Ocarina of Time, but I just felt for putting a little work into it, so that's just Chamber of Secrets, right? And by the way, if you have seen the gloves in Breath of the Wild, I tried to recreate them in Ocarina of Time, and I think I did quite well with a blue tonic. It looks slightly great, and the rest of Link's model is just from the 3D texture pack for Ocarina of Time. So I really do like the look of Link right now. I just hope he will stick to this kind of look, because sometimes the gloves actually glitch and the texture will turn out to be the sword blade. So let's just hope it will stick to this kind of combination of textures, so everything will look normal. Let's go to the next area. And the next area is going to be Kakariko Village, one of my very favorite places in Ocarina of Time. You can see the ground that I'm standing on right now is made out of stone slash lava, and it actually looks really nice because, and it also fits because the Death Mountain is made into this burning mountain as we have seen it in Breath of the Wild, with lava all over it. And if you haven't seen that yet, make sure to check out the Facebook page and previous update videos, because then you can clearly see the work there. It looks so awesome and I just really love that area, man. Sick! But I will stick to the new areas in this video, and if you want to see anything else, go to the Facebook page, everything is there. Well, Kakariko Village is a pretty funny place because some of the textures is actually really stupidly placed. For example, the roof over there is actually the walls on the house over here. So I needed to find some kind of a good conclusion on what to use as texture, because sometimes it just looks really stupid with wooden roofs, for example, because the rest of the houses in Kakariko Village turns out to be this kind of sandstone or something like that. And before you say anything in the comment section, I can go through everything, not houses, but all of these different objects, because I have turned some kind of a game shortcode on that makes me clip through everything which is placed directly from another folder and not the exact area model of the specific area that I'm in. And for some reason I can't turn it off because I made the little mistake by saving. So don't mind that. I can just clip through some few things, also NPCs and stones. Yeah, it's just a little bug that I did. Well, the rest of Kakariko is more made into this simplicity looking village, like in Breath of the Wild for sure, with a lot of sandstones and also some few wooden houses. Yeah, this needs to be a wooden house, right? Also the windmill. Damn, I love the wings there. Looks really awesome. Looks really awesome. I do love that. Shit. Well, the rest of Kakariko is basically just Kakariko Village. More wooden looking houses for sure, in a much higher resolution. And then we got these stone walls, and then we got another stone wall over there, which is more like a wall that stands up to the actual overworld over there. So it looks really great, and it fits perfectly into the look at Hyrule Field that I also recreated. So it looks really nice, and I just love that. That's basically what's up right now at Kakariko Village. For sure, we also got some few interiors that I need to show you guys and girls, because that's just something that follows up with the whole Kakariko Village. And I'm not done with all of the areas. Actually, I haven't begun on any of them. But I did something in the windmill, or question mark if you want to call it that. Yes, I'm still clipping through everything. You can see I tried to make the mill look more like a wooden kind of looking area, and then we got some of the texture that appears on the actual windmill outside, also from the inside, so it fits perfectly right. And that's something that I really want to, that I'm really putting some effort into it, so it fits from texture to texture, and it doesn't look like a different interior from the inside than the outside, because it's just boring to see, right? I don't really know what to say, because yeah, I'm just standing in this small little room with the entrance or outrance from to Dampus race there, but I haven't begun on any graveyard stuff yet. It will be coming, but I haven't done anything yet, so wait for that for around a month or something, and I will probably be done with that area too, because it's also a really huge part of the actual Kakariko Village. So for sure that place needs to be looking just like the Kakariko Village, so each area fits perfect, right? And as I was trying to say, it's something that I'm really keeps in my mind when I'm editing these textures, because if the outside of the house, for example, looks different than the inside, it doesn't feel right, I guess, because it just looks really stupid and it doesn't fit perfectly, I guess, because you can see, stop talking to me, the windmill texture from the outside should be the same as the inside, because the interior should be like, it should have walls, right? And then it will be yeah, normal to put the exact same texture as from the outside, right? Because they don't make houses like we do in 2018, right? So it's just bricks and bricks and bricks. So it needs to be the goddamn same bricks on the inside, right? Well, enough talking, because I can keep explaining why I'm doing it and what I'm doing and blah 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 blah. Well, you can also see the doors is really new looking. I tried to make these more wooden doors, more simply looking doors than actually in the original Ocarina of Time, because we got no levels in the actual door design. It's just wooden planks, but I think it looks pretty well. Actually, it fits perfectly for the house, and if you take the same look in Breath of the Wild, it looks pretty much like each other, so I guess I did something there, at least. Well, another thing is the grass down here. Yeah, nothing much to say, it's just grass, right? Yeah, grass. But it looks pretty cute. I love the grass here. And especially these small tops that you can walk around with. So the next area is going to be the market town, but there's actually not much to show here, guys and girls, because the actual market is actually made out of many PNG files that is combined into one bigger image, if I can call it that, just like the one we are standing in right now. The door here is actually an object from itself, and the rest of it is actually just a background, which is really blurry for some reason on emulators. But this actual place is made out of many different pictures combined into one, and it's really hard, and it takes so much of time to do this, because I guess there's 120 or something like that, 120. I guess, maybe. It's around that count actually, so it's really much to do here. I will do it later on, maybe. If we can get 20 likes on this video, I will probably do it. But remember, 20 likes or else nothing will be changed in the actual market town. But for sure we got some interiors to show, because I don't want to be a prick, right? So something I need to do here. We got the guardhouse, which is a lovely area, because I just tried to make the actual market looks more cozy looking than all these white and gray textures that appears in the original version of Ocarina of Time. I tried to make it way more cozy looking, way more nice looking, warmer looking, with warm textures, orange, brown and stuff like that. And you can clearly see that it took over the guard's house, at least, because this guy down there, he has a great time in here. I really enjoy this place, man. You can see the wooden roof up here. You can see the brown textures that appears all over the actual place here. It just looks so awesome, and I just love this, man. I just love this place. You can also take a little side to the Hyrule field, but yeah, there's nothing to see. So that's basically the guardhouse. There's not much to show here because it's just the guardhouse. But when we enter the actual market, you will be able to see, yeah, okay, everything is changed, but I took the actual PNG files from Jippy's work, and then I just placed it into my own texture pack, just to give it a little new look and see what I could edit and what I couldn't edit. So it's just a placeholder for the work I will probably do later on. Well, the shooting area is also changed a little bit. We got new walls, just like in the guard's house. And then we got the background at the shooting area here with the actual screenshot from the trailer of Breath of the Wild. Looks really awesome. For some reason there's a little glitch over there in the middle. Looks stupid, but I think the actual background looks really nice, and just to give a new feeling instead of a desert looking background, because for God's sake, there isn't no western looking area here in Ocarina of Time. We just got the Gerudo Valley, but come on, there's not much of western over that. Another thing about the market town which is really cool is the treasure game, which is also edited for sure, because this area is actually pretty nice editing, because it's just easy to do, right? So we got the same walls, we got the same guy standing there, and we still got these wooden planks laying all over the place. So it's the same texture that appears everywhere, but in these rooms it's something new. Because I took one of these, it's a pretty cool texture actually. We got these wooden planks kind of looking textures, and then I put some some iron bars on one of the sides of the texture, so it looks slightly different, and it fits perfectly, I guess. It looks like something like a chest or something. You can see the chest over here, and compared to the actual wall design, it looks like something similar, maybe. I don't know, man, but it looks really great, especially when you enter the blue area, because I really love blue, and it just looks great, man. Brown and blue, it's a great combination, man. I love that. And then we goes into the next area, which is going to be red, which is just hilarious to see, man. And boom, we won the game without even opening one chest, because that's something you can do with codes and stuff. It makes everything much easier just to use codes to get around. It's just easy. Well, I don't know why I took this specific texture as a wall, but to give a little difference in the actual design, I just placed it there, and if something needs to be changed, I can probably find it in the folder, because that texture really sticks out from the other ones that I have used in this specific area, man. Really. Well, this is basically a little mini game. No groundbreaking changes in here, but I felt for creating this damn area because I got the folder with the textures, so I needed to do a little difference there from JP's work. Otherwise, there's not much to do here. Maybe I could actually get a little idea here. Probably make the houses look more like in Kakariko Village. More like a medieval looking village here, but yeah, I don't want to promise anything before we get the 20 likes on this video, because that just means everything for all the YouTubers over there, man. We want likes, we want attention, and that's just how we do. Well, the next place is actually just combined to the market town, because it's going to be Hyrule Castle. For some reason, right? Yeah, I have actually been working a lot on this, because this was one of the very first areas that I began to work with, but I haven't shown you guys and girls so much of it because it wasn't done. I didn't feel for it because I wasn't happy with the final result. But now we stands in Hyrule Castle grounds. Looks perfect. It gives a more sandstone looking feeling to the actual castle and the rest of the gardens here. For sure it's the same grass design that appears in Hyrule Field, Kakariko Village, Kokiri Field, Kokiri Forest for sure, and stuff. So there's basically just reappearing textures all over the place, but the final work here looks awesome, especially the fucking walls here. I love that. Let's just play the sun song, man, just to get more daylight. I just want that. I really love the wall design for some reason. It just fits perfectly for the same color as the grass. It just looks awesome, and I just love that because it gives a better detail on the walls instead of just stone or something like that. And then we got the sand here on the actual road. It looks pretty nice, and I just love that for some reason. These sandstone colors, and then this more matte looking grass. I love that. I really do love working with these kind of textures. Also because it really reminds me about Breath of the Wild for some reason. The next place is this goddamn climbing wall. For some reason the texture actually gets stretched a little bit, so yeah, I tried to do my best to make the actual vine be the vine that you need to climb on, but if you do it like you just should be like the same design on the texture, it's hard to explain. But if you just make it as a normal wall, it will actually look really stupid, and you can't climb on the exact place that you were supposed to in the original texture. So there was some few hours that went to just that point, man. You can see the actual castle here, really boring castle, because the game puts some kind of effect on the actual texture that makes the original texture look way more brighter than it was supposed to be. And I really hate that. I really do hate that, because I used the same texture as that was appearing in the market town, this brown looking stone wall thingy, and I really do like that one. But the goddamn castle seems to be hating that damn brown color, so it turned out to be way more brighter than it was supposed to be. Damn. Well, let's try to enter Zelda's Gardens and see if we can make it to the actual point there. You can see the small area here, really nice feeling. There's not much to say. You can see some different bricks. You can see some different fences over here, and yeah, the rest is basically obvious because you can just open your eyes and see what's new. For some reason, the hedges, I don't know what to say, man. It's just a little placeholder for the probably upcoming hedge texture that I might be working on right now, but I don't know, because I'm a little bit lazy, man, because you can't even see the texture really that well, so you just need to really be specific and take a really clear look just to get the exact look at the fucking hedges. So just leave it as it is. It's just a little hedge, man. Come on. It's the only place that these textures appears, and then it's actually pretty cool because it's a combination of 3 different type of green, so it looks pretty nice actually. I do like that. I really do like that. Alright, now we need to be really safe here, because we need to stand for a little while just to take a look at beautiful Princess Zelda here from Hyrule Warriors. I really do like the look of her as a statue. Looks really awesome, especially on that little pedestal. Looks really nice. I just love doing pedestals. I love that. And then we got a little walk here, just to get non-noticed by guards. Let me try to do my best here. And then we got another window here. For some reason the game actually breaks up my little poor texture here and gives it a black outline for some reason. It looks really stupid. But yeah, it is what it is. You can see Zelda's Gardens in there, a really alternate version. But when we load up the area, it looks beautiful. Wow, I love this, man. Well, what's to say about this area? We can see Princess Zelda standing in there. You can see her ass. And then we can fly up here just to see everything from another view. Over here, I turned the carpets into more red looking ones than blue ones. For some reason I just fell for that. Also because the carpets in Ganon's castle seems to be red instead of blue. So I just fell for, why not make it red from the first time? So Ganon doesn't need to buy new carpets and stuff because they are hella expensive. So we stick to the red ones, and it looks pretty nice. I'm also from Denmark, so our flag is actually red, so a little thing there. The behind the windows in the castle courtyard, also something have been appearing. You can see some different pictures of Mario and stuff like that. But one of the windows actually turned out to be just a brick wall, really boring. So I made it into look like a library. And I do like that, especially from the outside, because you're not supposed to fly around in a goddamn library in Ocarina of Time, right? So you can see here with a little plant, with some few books in the back, and it just looks nice. In the other window, we got some serious stuff here, because we got some few pictures of various Nintendo characters, and then we got my channel profile picture. We got from the left side, first of all, we got Mario and Peach standing next to each other, hugging, something like that. Then we got basically the picture that I'm flying into right now, my own profile picture, just to give a little reference. We got Link in a very hot looking art, I guess Actually, I just searched up hot link, and this was the very first picture that came up on Google. So for sure I needed to take that one. And the other one over here is just Link from Breath of the Wild, standing in a very heroic position. Looks awesome. I just love that. And over here we got the Triforce, on a white background. Really simplicity looking picture, but it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Let's go back again. And the rest of the courtyard is basically really familiar looking, because we got the same sandstones and we got the same look that we got in the rest of the castle, so there's not much to say there, except for these pillars on the sides, because they got some great details on it, right? Looks awesome, man. Looks so awesome. That's basically Zelda's courtyard. Not much to say, man. And then we got these small blue flowers on the ground here. These also appears in Breath of the Wild, so for sure they needed to be in my texture pack too, because it's a beautiful flower, don't you think? A little bit. Gives a great look, and especially just a really beautiful sight first time you enter this area, man. Wow. The last thing of this specific area is the small flowers over here. Just some few looking weird flowers. I don't know what to say, man, but it's flowers, and that's what they're meant to be. So not much talk about them, right? Instead of talking to goddamn Princess Zelda, let's go to the next area, because we have so much yet to show, man. Let's go! Ironically enough, I just came from Princess Zelda's castle when everything was good and the world wasn't taken over by Ganondorf. And the next area is going to be Ganondorf's castle. So as you can see here, it's the same area, but Ganondorf took over the world. So yeah, we just saw the good part, and now we're seeing the bad part of the castle. I'm really glad with this area, because I have put so much work into it. I've used 2 days when I was sick, actually, working on this specific area. I was really working really hard for this, and I kept you guys and girls updated on the Facebook page, just because I was so much in love with this whole area, man. You can see the walls actually is the same, but they are way more darker than the texture used on the walls at the good castle, Princess Zelda's castle, right? So it's actually the same textures used, but they have a darker look at them. So it's pretty funny just to think about if you go so much in detail, and the rest is basically real boring. We just got some brown dirt on the ground here, and then we got the Ganondorf's castle. Okay, I can clip through the damn bridge here. That wasn't meant to happen. Well, Ganondorf's castle is made into a more shrine-looking place, because it seems to be like a temple, right? For some reason I really enjoyed working on this. It took some time, actually. It took fucking hella time, man, because there is so many different textures this damn castle is made out of, and I just felt for putting all of my creativity into it. So here is the final result. For sure the whole interior of Ganon's castle is also done, so let's go into that castle and see what's up. Wow. Well, inside Ganon's castle, the title says it all. You can see everything is just new, and new. But we still got the red carpets, because I think I would be kind to Ganondorf and make him save a little money there. So yeah, he saved for the carpets, right? We kept them. I think they're pretty beautiful, but he still wasted some of his money for yellow carpets, because that's just fits more into this castle, I guess. Also because the bridges over there is also really yellow, really sticks out of the whole area here. So they was supposed to be gold, but it didn't turn out that well. I don't want to go in detail here because we are running out of time. I used so much of the time already, but you can see each area here is just yeah, really awesome looking. That was one of the first ones, just the Shadow Temple one. You can also see the Fire one over here, with a really awesome wall texture that appears basically all over the goddamn castle here. But I really like this one for some reason. It gives a more darker look to the exact area, and for some reason I just enjoy that. Actually, I really do love that. I'm never getting used to just go through everything. It's stupid, man. Hey, okay, let me go out of this damn room. It was Temple of Time, for God's sake. Over here we got the spiritual trial, which is one of my favorite ones. I don't know why, but it looks cool, especially with the new look here with the new textures and stuff. Looks awesome, man. Looks awesome, especially up there in just before the actual roof. Looks really awesome. Gives a great detail, and I do love that. But my emulator really lags when I'm entering this specific area. I don't know why, man. Stupid shit. Stupid shit. And the final one is the forest one, which is basically just like all of the other ones, and it's just nice. I know I haven't showed you this specific part down here, but I can't because I haven't imported the ice textures yet in this specific texture right now. They are made, but I haven't put them into the exact folder that the game needs to load textures from. So you need to use your imagination here. Well, how the hell can I enter that damn area without beating all the trials? I'm just doing a little glitch here. If I can do that, man. This is getting really embarrassing if I'm... Alright. I need to do this. I need to. Ugh! Come on! I'm really making fun of myself right now. Really. I'm really making fun of myself. I need to just... I was good at speedrunning once. I'm not anymore, I guess. Well, let me just cut the video here, and I see you inside Ganon's tower, right? Hello again, guys and girls. We are standing in Ganondorf's tower, which is a really dark looking area. This place just gives me creeps, man. Still with the red carpets, still with the same brick design. We got some different pillars at each side of this room. Same texture will be appearing throughout the whole castle, but that's a whole nother talk. I really do like this place because there's something about it that you can really edit the textures so it looks really awesome, and I really appreciate that because you can really make the places really detailed. And you can also just give them your own design, so it really sticks out, and it's not just walls, one texture, floor, one texture, and stuff like that. It's really detailed, and I just love that. Alright, that wasn't meant to happen, but alright, we are getting a key. If you didn't know, you could get a boss key here. You will see it right now. Spoiler alert. Yeah. Each section of the tower actually changes a little bit, just to give another feeling at each place. Also because you will meet different enemies. First of all, Lizard Foss. Next up, Stalfos. It was a room that we just entered, and this room is with the Iron Knuckles, which is a little darker one. And then I added these windows, not because windows is for suspect people or these darker enemies, but I just felt for adding these damn windows, and so they needed to be in here, man. Come on. Actually, it's one texture that just gets reversed, and then you will see two windows instead of one. First of all, I would just like to add one window behind the flame, but no. Because who the fuck puts a wooden window behind a torch? You will burn down the fucking castle if you did that, man. Come on. Well, we are coming more near and nearer Ganondorf's room. You can see here we starts out to be really near his place, because up there we can actually find King Ganondorf, the evil king. Ooh. Well, this area is made out of a texture that came from the Harry Potter games to the PlayStation 2, the actual wall windows that appears around Hogwarts there. And I don't know, but it fits really well, I guess. It's pretty funny. Sorry. Well, also the red carpet, once again, looks awesome, just because it's a gigantic red carpet. And yeah, it says it all. We can see the red windows also, because he's evil, and then it matches with the carpet, right? So everything is pretty nice here. Once again, another room with a lot of red carpet, and this is smooth as fuck, because you can see the same window design on this little hallway, but you can also see the red carpet getting twisted a little bit on each step up to his room. So it's really nice. I just love those details. I appreciate Nintendo for doing this, because it makes my textures look really awesome, I guess. I love them. I love them, man. They gave us Ocarina of Time, and then it does this to our textures. I love that. I really appreciate that. Just say I'm crazy, but I'm really putting effort into this stuff. Well, we are at the end of the hallway here, and you can guess what's behind this damn door. Actually, the evil King Ganondorf and the goddamn princess. Yes, the princess that we have been looking for throughout the whole game. We have been through water temples, fighting ourselves in the water temple, aka Dark Link, and basically the rest of the game was pretty easy. Yeah, I guess. Well, you can see the window design when we are standing in this cutscene is the same one as the one appearing underneath this room, and it's just nice, I guess. Well, it is. The actual organ that Ganondorf is playing couldn't be found. I couldn't find the actual textures for this, so he needs to use the good old design on his organ. Some of the textures is replaced with new ones, but not much of them, because yeah, I don't know why. I couldn't find the fucking textures. So I don't know where these textures actually comes from. But you can see the red carpet in the background for some reason. I think I like that. Well, this is Ganondorf. He looks creepy, I guess. I actually think Ganondorf looks fucking creepy in Ocarina of Time. Especially because he got these eyes, man. They are glowing orange. It's fucking creepy, man. While we are standing here, getting forced up by the evil king, you can see a picture of the evil king Ganondorf. What? I keep saying evil king. Just, you can see a picture of Ganondorf in the background. Just because I tried to make the room more personal. And I think a room with a picture of himself fits pretty well, actually. You can still see it here. Looks really awesome, actually. It doesn't look that well because it's actually a reversed texture, so it's just half of the actual picture that I needed to edit in the folder, and then it will be like reversed to the other side by the game itself. So a little work needs to be done there, or at least it used to, because it was actually a pretty hard time doing this. But Ganondorf looks pretty awesome, really evil at least, so that's what his needs to be, man. Well, the rest of this area, I guess you have seen that because you just saw that before. Looks awesome, looks really, really epic, I guess. And here you will be experiencing the last and final battle between you and the evil King Ganondorf. And then you can fight for your princess, your love. Princess Peach, right? Oh, I mean Princess Zelda. Well, after this section of the game, something happens to the game, because then you need to break your way out of this goddamn downfalling castle, because everything turns out to be destroying. The goddamn castle falls apart, and for sure that part's also needed to be edited with my new textures here. So let's go to that section and see what's up. Give me 2 seconds. So the very last section of Ganon's castle is Link and Princess Zelda running for their life just to escape this downfalling castle. Basically everything is getting destroyed, and same was my life, because editing this specific area was a hell. Most of the textures is pretty much the same, and it seems to be like an easy task to do. But some of the textures, especially the walls ones here, was textures getting rotated later on when you go to another section of this falling castle. So I really needed to focus on textures that could be basically I needed to focus on textures that was able to be rotated without looking stupid. And yeah, it was a hella mess, and it took some time, but I really like the outcome of this. I really do like it. For example, just the fence around here, it's actually the 3D version of fences around Hyrule Field with these iron spike fence between each what can I call it, wooden plank thing. And it gives this kind of raw and evil look to it. I just love that, man. Well, yeah, I can run through barriers too. You can see this section is actually changed because the red carpet is gone, and this texture can't be edited because it's placed onto the actual 3D model of this room. So it's pretty stupid, but the rest seems to be pretty much identical, except for the roof up here. Actually, I need to do that once again, and also the picture over there. As I said before, none of these areas is 100% done, but that picture just needs to be redone into Ganondorf, so it's the same as the rest of the castle, right? Come on, Princess Zelda, it's faster just to go through the goddamn barrier. You're too slow. Well, you can see here, for example, I really do like the stretch texture underneath this platform that seems to be holding this specific platform. It looks really nice. I just love those type of details, because it gives a little variation, and I love variation, especially in my own texture pack. God damn. Well, are there more to say here? Nah, same textures as before. And that's basically how it's going to be looking throughout the whole section here. The last section, actually, this is not the very last one, but the very last, like the very last section of this game is Link fighting Ganon. Not Ganondorf, but Ganon, the evil beast Ganon. And that specific area is the very final thing I will be showing you guys and girls. So give me 2 seconds and I will be out of this falling castle. Alright, and these falling rocks, man, they really hate me, man. It feels like they're going after me, man. Well, give me 2 seconds and we will be to the very last section. We literally fall straight into the final battle between Link and Ganondorf. And we stands on the platform here. You can see we stands together with Princess Zelda, our beloved princess. I love her. And now everything seems to be alright, because, yeah, Ganondorf should be laying underneath all these bricks, and his whole castle is just transformed into a platform, because it's actually pretty funny, because the whole castle goes down into this platform thingy that we stands on, for some reason. I don't know how it's possible, but don't ask me. It's not me that created this. I'm just editing goddamn textures, right? Well, I don't want to start the final battle because everything turns out to be really dark then. But you can see just different textures that appears as different walls, different floors and different roofs in the actual castle will also be appearing around in this section here. It looks pretty cool just because it's random textures that is placed differently at this section. It looks really awesome, and there's not much to say here because, yeah, it's just the final stage. You can see over there, it's actually the exit from this area, and you can see the bridge over there, just like you will see it first time you visit the actual area with the Ganondorf's castle. So it looks really nice. I guess I just like the bricks over there in the horizon. Looks awesome. So the very last thing to say now is basically just thank you so much for watching this goddamn long updated Breath of the Wild project. I'm really proud to show you guys and girls what's new and what I have created for all of you guys and girls. If you want to support the project, make sure to throw a like after it on Facebook, and make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel, and for sure also tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you have, maybe something that could be a further idea to the project. Anything, just tell me in the comment section down below, or else on Facebook, because yeah, I'm reading all comments there too. So everything will be really appreciated. Until the next update video, make sure to stay tuned for more videos, and until next time, have a nice day, have a nice night, sleep well wherever you are at the world. Love you all, fan love from Links123. See you next time, guys and girls. Bye. Man, this fucking beast is running after me, man. Leave me alone, for God's sake!